Hello good people of YouTube, and welcome to my hobby channel. I'm trying to get into the habit of producing some short videos in between the longer content that I do, and some of it will be quite random, like this one here. I have acquired off a friend of mine a ball of screwed up wire, but if you look closely, this is actually modeler's barbed wire. So I'm going to try and rescue this now and reinstate it into something that can be used for gaming. That was fun. So you can't see, oh dear, you can't see now. Obviously I've unraveled it all, but I've actually ended up with about 4 meters in that little ball. Which is wonderful. Now I'm just straightening this out because I want to show you how you can take something that is just well and truly kind of battered like this and reinstate it. Now, as I said, this just so happens to be modeling barbed wire, which I think is made from a thick piece of wire with a thinner piece of wire wound around the outside. I've seen some model makers actually almost, well, they twist and then snip little bits of wire at regular intervals around a thicker piece of wire to make barbed wire. That looks really effective. But this is just a, fairly straightforward way of creating that visual impression from a distance. Just straightening out a length so that I can make some different examples, and you can now turn this back into a nice piece of barbed wire by winding it around a pen or a pencil or a piece of wooden doweling, as long as it's not tapered and is the same width all the way along. So I've got this brass tube here, which is sold in hobby stores. 11/32 round brass stock, number 134, if anyone wants to buy one for making their own barbed wire. This is about the same diameter as the majority of the twists in this piece of wire. So I'm going to take the piece that I've straightened here and just twist it round this brass tube. But there is a reinstated piece of barbed wire, which can be used on the wargaming table as terrain. So I'm just going to cut this down. And I'll tidy up that end there as well. And there you can see the twisted piece of barbed wire with my last remaining Steel Legion miniatures, or last surviving Steel Legion miniatures. I used to have a small force of these guys. Deeply regret getting rid of them. I'll probably end up on eBay trying to collect them again, but there is a heavy bolter team with that piece of barbed wire that I've just restored. Now, if you want bigger hoops in your barbed wire, you can use something with a larger diameter, but I'm quite happy with that for my 28mm war games. So yeah, that's one restored and reinstated length of barbed wire. Now you can glue this to a base to make a terrain piece, or you can keep some sections loose just to drop anywhere on your wargaming table, and that's something I'll be doing in the future. Right, and here I've got just a broken off piece of a bamboo barbecue kebab stick or something, readily available from most supermarkets, and I'm just going to gently wrap the same piece of wire around this much smaller diameter piece of wood. Now, some of you guys may be into 15mm wargaming, so something like this might make good barbed wire at that scale. I'm having a little experiment to see if it works at some slightly smaller scales. So just even that out a little, cut it there, cut this end off as well because this has actually come off a second piece of wire, so the end was a bit mashed. So there's that one, quite a bit smaller as you can see. And I want to show you this. So there I've zoomed right into the barbed wire that I've just reshaped to see if it would work at epic scale, and I quite like that. So I think this barbed wire may have been marketed as 28mm originally, but as you can see, if you straighten it out and just wind it round something with a smaller diameter, it works really well at epic scale. These miniatures that I've got here are absolutely beautiful, and they are not Games Workshop. These are a small selection of some Vanguard miniatures that I was kindly sent when I was writing my modelling and painting sci-fi miniatures book. So I feature some of these in that book. So whilst I was winding up some different sizes of barbed wire, I just thought I'd get these out and just give a quick shout out to Vanguard Miniatures. So if you're looking for some really good metal and resin proxy miniatures for your epic scale battles in the 41st millennium, and then my own personal view is that you can't do much better than this. So that's vanguardminiatures.co.uk, Vanguard Miniatures, all one word. So as I said, I just thought I'd try something a little bit different, a nice short video to see how this format works on my YouTube channel. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please smash that like button. Please hit subscribe for more videos like this. If you want to leave a comment, please do, but keep your comments kind and respectful. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.